We're going to cover the safety systems and the different devices you can use to keep yourself safe, day or night. So we're going to start with what little daylight we have left here, and then we'll transition into a nighttime video that'll show you the effectiveness of these devices so you don't get hurt in the event that a tire blows, bearings fail, those type of accoutrements. So, something's not right with the trailer, either blown out tire, bad bearings. It happens a lot because of poor maintenance. First thing you want to do is try to find a pull-off away from the regular traffic if you have that advantage. Get off the road, but if you can't and you're stuck on a two-lane narrow highway, you have to make sure that you're going to be safe. First thing you do is keep all the lights on the vehicle. Set your park brake. Turn on your emergency flashers. Make sure that all of your safety equipment is accessible. The things you should really have is road triangles that are extremely visible at night. They help a lot. They're easy to handle. They come in usually a container of 3, and they make a huge difference. You just turn them and set them out. So what you want to do is put one just on the inboard traffic side, one there, put another one out about 50 feet, and just create a taper. The thing you want to do first, though, is protect yourself. So we're going to talk about safety gear that's inexpensive. An emergency vest. It has reflective material on it, just like highway construction workers use. It's visible. It makes it easy for you to be seen. Whether or not people will slow down, that's kind of a maybe. So, if it's pouring rain, they make rain gear that has all the reflective material on it. This jacket, reflective material. You want to be seen. So you take these devices out and protect yourself. If you identify that you have a flat tire, you want to chalk the wheels on this trailer. If the flat tire is here or here, chalk the wheels. I like the rubber ones because they grip asphalt better or concrete. Plastic ones tend to slide, but for this presentation, you get the idea. So block whatever side isn't having the problem, front and rear, and that'll take care of that to make sure it's not going to roll. Make sure you have the appropriate jack, but in this case, we're using a trailer aid. They're known by different names, but what it'll do is lift one tire at a time. You have to put it underneath and back the tire that isn't blown, if in fact you don't have 2 tires blown by road debris or whatever happens, and put it in by the back. Then you can back this tire up on this block. It'll raise this tire off the ground. But before you do that, you have to keep in mind that these tires are carrying a lot of weight, especially if your horses are inside. So this block will handle quite a bit of weight. You probably can pull it off with a 2-horse trailer, but anything larger I wouldn't recommend. So you take 4-way wrench is invaluable. Before you take the weight off of the blown tire, whether it's front or rear on one side, you're going to want to just slightly loosen these lug nuts. Now the problem being is that most of your tire companies will take an air ratchet and they'll run those up at 125, 150 pounds and then take a torque wrench to it that's only supposed to be rated at 95 and torque them. Well, naturally, the torque wrench is going to tell you they're all torqued, but they're too tight. By putting them in too tight, you're stretching the threads, and then when you try to use this, unless you're Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's next to impossible. So there is a device on the market, just came out. We only promote things that we trust and know that work, but you shouldn't have to stand on them to get them off. This device is is a great tool, and we'll put inserts in that tell you where you can get them yourself. But what it does is it acts as a fulcrum, and they come in different sizes. But this particular one is good for 16-inch up to 16-inch tires. If you're with a 1-ton, they make a larger model that'll do the same thing. But what that does is, especially if you're alone, it allows you to put that lug wrench on here, and it's adjustable. So you can just pull the pin, lower it down to the height you need. And it's fairly easy to use. And align it with the type, or the lug nut, and the size of the wrench. This has 4 different sizes. You can take and put it across here and adjust it accordingly. You have to get the right size. You can put it on, and this acts as a fulcrum, and it holds it up. So I can take, and you see how easy that is? It just takes the weight off and gives you more capability to break those loose. Don't loosen them too much, just enough to get them to turn. At that point, after you've done all 5, then you're going to want to back the truck up. Hopefully you've got somebody with you, or some good Samaritan stops and helps you. You're going to back that truck up onto this tire, this tire. See, that was the blown tire. You're going to roll this good one up on this block, which is going to raise this off the ground, allowing you to unspin those lug nuts. If both tires are blown, you're in a bad situation, especially on the driver's side, which is the traffic side. You can roll on these rims to a safe place or a pull-off wide spot on the right-hand side of the road if necessary. They'll carry the weight. Better that and ruin the rims than risk your life. But at a certain point, if both of these are damaged, or the wheel bearings are damaged because of overloading, you're going to need to get that trailer off the road in a safe place where you can actually offload your horses and take the weight out of the trailer. So you have to assess the damage, but by having the emergency lights on, trailer emergency lights on, being visible, and there's a device that they use for boating, U.S. Coast Guard approved. We'll show the effectiveness of these devices later on in this video in a night shoot that will show you how effective these are to keep you safe and keep people aware that you're there and very visible, and get them to slow down, if not stop and help you in a bad situation.